Hello, everybody. Welcome to Mind Brew. I'm Analytical Mystic. I am about to do some general and love tarot readings for all the zodiac signs, Aries through Pisces. I will be using two different decks. So what we have here is our Starman Tarot and the Necronomicon Tarot. All right, so I'll be pulling one card for general energy and then another card for love energy, and then I will move on to the next sign. First, I'm going to light up some Palo Santo here to clear out these decks a little bit. Alrighty. Okay, so without further ado, let us begin. Let's throw our first banner up and get going. Alright, Aries, let's get a card for the overall energy of what's going on this week for you. What's going on with Aries this week? Just in general, what kind of energy will Aries be encountering this week? Just get one card, please. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups. So you may be feeling extremely nostalgic right now. Maybe dancing around in memories of the past, childhood dreams even. Some of you may be longing for the type of connection that you had with somebody in the past. You want to be reunited with this energy. Right now, you have a preoccupation with your past. Now, let's get a card to see what's going on in your love life, Aries. What is going on in Aries' love life? Aries, you have the Chariot for your love life. So, right now, you may not be trying to settle down to anything serious right now. You have a lot that you're doing in life. You're moving around a lot, and any type of romantic encounter you may have, it'll be short-lived, because you got stuff to do. You got other things to do. Like, okay, yeah, you can enjoy this for a moment, but then you have to move on because life goes on and there are more things for you to do. So, you could be reconnecting with somebody from your past. Maybe just kind of one last caress, one could say. Some of you may be going on a road trip, maybe going home for the holidays, I don't know, over the next week. So there's not really holidays over the next week, but you may be traveling to a place where you spent a lot of your youth, Aries. Okay, so let's move on to Taurus. Well, shoot, Taurus. You just jumped right out. 3 of Cups is the card that you have. General energy, Taurus, you will be kind of trying to be lighthearted this week. You want to have a good time. You don't want to take life so seriously. And you want to enjoy time with your friends and your family. There may be some sort of celebration going on, some sort of reunion. Either way, it's a gathering of people who genuinely enjoy each other's company. Now, let's see what's going on in your love life, Taurus. I do not know why. Let's get another card. What's going on in your love life, Taurus? Taurus, you have the 9 of Cups in your love life. So right now, you're pretty content with the way things are right now. If you are in a relationship with somebody, you're content with your relationship that you have now. Everything's going well. If you do not have a relationship right now, you are content not having a relationship. Some of you just may be enjoying being solitary, finding a lot of joy and freedom in that. But whatever the detail of the situation may be, this is something that really lights up your heart. This is something that really makes you feel optimistic. It makes you happy. These are good vibes. So you'll be dealing with some good vibes this week, no matter what. Whether you have somebody that you're seeing or not, you are still feeling good about life. You're still feeling good about going out and experiencing things with people. Yeah. You feel like you have love to give. You feel like you have things that you can give, that you can offer to other people, be it romantically or just spending time together, hanging out, being a host. But looks like good times are ahead for Taurus. Let's see what's going on with Gemini. Okay. Gemini, you have the Queen of Swords. So with the Queen of Swords here, you may be feeling a little shut off from some people, maybe a little bit isolated, maybe a little bit cold and icy. Perhaps some people have rubbed you the wrong way, or you're just keeping your distance because you feel like that's the best thing for you to do right now. Whatever you may encounter at this point, if any contracts or anything, be sure that you read very, very carefully. Don't be too hasty with that paperwork. Okay, make sure you understand what you are signing. Um, you should be wary that in some instances there may seem like there is an opportunity or something of some sort, something that's appealing. It seems like a good offer, but it's like one of those things where not all that glitters is gold. You know, there's something that's just not right about it. There's something off about it. It just feels off, and you know that, and you need to listen to that. Listen to that gut feeling. All right, Gemini, let's see what's going on in your love life. What's going on? Gemini, love life. Gemini, you have the Six of Wands. So you actually may be getting a lot of attention. There is just something about you this week that keeps catching people's eye. Um, it could be obvious, like you could be extremely well dressed, be well made up, or it could just be some sort of vibe you emanate that is irresistible, and it's magnetic and it draws people to you. So there's going to be a lot of people that are attracted to you, drawn to you, and maybe even flirtatious. You should definitely use your discernment in regards to the people that you're interacting with. Of course, you can be gracious and accepting a compliment. It doesn't mean that things have to go beyond that. Know your boundaries, know your limits. Um, if you have to make it short and sweet because you don't really feel like having a conversation, make it short and sweet because you don't feel like having a conversation. You know, don't worry so much about the way you'll come off, um, because even if you do come off kind of cold, it will be intriguing more than it will be a repellent. So just, yeah, keep doing you, boo. Keep doing you, boo. Because I feel like you are in the process of educating yourself, learning more about certain areas and aspects of your life to improve, gaining your wisdom, gathering knowledge, and that this is gonna also get you more attention, and it will also lead to you being able to achieve some sort of opportunity that you've worked hard for. Yeah. All right. Moving on to Cancer. see what's going on with Cancer. What kind of energy will Cancer encounter over the next week? What kind of energy will Cancer encounter over the next week? Cancer, you have the Empress. So this is the birth of a new period in your life. It's a new phase. Things feel different, even if it's not obvious, even if it doesn't really seem like anything has changed. Things feel different. They feel new. And you're feeling optimistic about the possibilities, the potentials. You're feeling optimistic about your future, where you're going moving forward from here. You may be focusing on your home and garden, possibly doing spring cleaning, definitely working on your garden, and just getting in touch with Mother Earth. Like, don't be afraid to get your hands and your feet dirty. Don't be afraid to. It's just dirt, It don't hurt. You can just take a really nice, like, relaxing, soothing bath later. So, I mean, it's almost like you reward yourself for getting dirty, But yeah, definitely, take time, spend time in nature, enjoy the weather, and just kind of enjoy this new period of your life that you're entering, because you're entering into a new phase of your life. Like, you're going through a transformation, a rebirth of sorts. And this is the beginning. This is just the beginning. All right, let's see what's going on in Cancer's love life. What is going on in Cancer's love life? Cancer, you have the Judgment card. So it's time to make a decision. It's time to come to a decision. It's time to come to a conclusion. Are you gonna stay or are you gonna go? Are you gonna leave this behind or are you gonna put work in? Is it worth it to you? Is it worth it? Because at this point, in order for you to embark in this new phase of your life, on this new journey, you have to leave your broken heart in the past. You have to. Because it's holding you back, it's weighing you down. Once you are able to let that go, to drop that weight, you will feel so light. You will feel so free. And anything will seem possible. The possibilities will seem endless. you know? But in order for the new, we have to release the old. We have to let the old go. We have to let the old die. These relationships that are no longer serving a good purpose in your life, gotta let it die, no matter how hard it is. You have the strength within. And what lies ahead, what lies in front of you, will make this period of extremely uncomfortable feelings be totally worth it. In the long run, it's totally going to be worth it. Right now, it may not feel that way, but it will. It will get there. It will get there. All right? Moving on to Leo. Let's see what's going on with my Leos over the next week. What is going on with Leo over the next week? What kind of energy will Leo encounter over the next week? Queen of Pentacles. So here with the Queen of Pentacles, you are really focused on your stability, you're really focused on your abundance, you're really focused on providing for yourself and your family. Maintaining, getting by, making sure you have plenty of food, making sure you have everything you need to take care of your household. That's your priority. Your priority is providing for your household. However, that household may look like. It could be just you and your pet. It could be you and 5 kids. You know, it just depends on your scenario. But it's of major importance to you right now. Your family is a major priority to you at this moment. Providing for them, nurturing them, like making sure they have everything they need. It's of the utmost importance to you. If you're a business owner and you own a business, you are really working hard and making an effort to improve the situation for your employees. Say they aren't, working in the best conditions. You are advocating for them. And hopefully you'll find success with that, because this is not like you're benefiting a group of people by doing this. So that's looking really good. Let's see what's going on in your love life, Leo. What is going on in your love life, Leo? Leo, you have the 10 of Wands for your love life. So, it's all kind of become a burden. It's just, it's not that that this person is not important to you. That's not it at all. Like, you care very deeply about this person, or it wouldn't even be in your energy. but the way they make you feel, you are just not too fond of it, you know? It's like they make you feel wonderful and horrible at the same time. And you don't really know how to deal with it because you don't want to be in an unhealthy situation. You don't want to drag anybody down. You don't want to be dragged down. But there's just something that like keeps you looking back. It keeps you turning around and looking back. But you're exhausted, you're tired. It's so much work. It's so much work. It's so much work and it's exhausting. It's tiring. You're tired. But you care so much that it's hard for you to accept defeat. It's hard for you to be like, you know what? I'm done with this for good. Like, this is it. I'm done with this for good. You're not there yet. But this is definitely driving you insane. Insane, Leo. Moving on to Virgo. Let's see what's going on with Virgo. What kind of energy will Virgo encounter over the next week? What kind of energy will Virgo encounter over the next week? Virgo, you have the Queen of Swords as well. So, with the Queen of Swords, you may be coming off very cold to other people, very short. You're not really in the mood to, like, joke around and stuff like that. Not really. And it's like you're not trying to be a tight ass, but you're kind of coming off that way. You're just wound up right now. You may be studying. Maybe dealing with a lot of paperwork right now. Just kind of a very detached from everybody around you. Just not all there. Let's see what's going on in your love life, Virgo. What's going on in Virgo's love life? Virgo, you have the Eight of Wands in regards to your love life. So There may be some communication going on between you and your person of interest. Maybe some harsh words. There may be some harsh words, or kind of brutally honest conversation that's had between you and this person. Um, it may the conversation may get a little bumpy at times, but it's kind of necessary. This is a necessary conversation that needs to be had in order for you guys to move past where you are now. And where you are now is kind of like a stalemate. So it's just kind of like you just gotta talk. You just gotta talk about it and talk through it. Um, some situations, in some scenarios, you may actually be actively avoiding having this conversation or moving towards this person in any way, shape, or form. Just out of like stubbornness, pride, possibly even fear. Who knows? Virgo gang. All right, Libra. Let's see what is going on with Libra over the next week. What kind of energy will Libra encounter over the next week? Next one. Libra, you have the Nine of Wands. So right now, you may be really battling negative thoughts. It's just they're really trying to take you over. They're really trying to overtake you, and you're definitely fighting this off because you're not going to go down without a fight. You're just not. So you may be at war inside your mind and driving yourself crazy. Um, and I can't help but think of that offspring song, "Gotta Get Away From Me." Um, Sitting on the bed, I'm awake, stealing from my hand, and it's more than I could take. Said all I know is I gotta get away from me. Alright, let's see what's going on in Libra's love life. What's going on in Libra's love life? We have the Page of Pentacles. So you may be attempting to have a conversation with somebody, a heart to heart with them, but at the same time, like, you want to do this, but at the same time, you don't, because you have all this negative energy that's kind of invading your mind, and it's like overtaking you. You don't want it to, you're fighting it, and it's like you just, you really feel like in order to really be able to fight this, you have to face it. And so you may be trying to have a conversation with somebody about, some difficulties you guys may have been having, maybe some arguing, trouble, just going back and forth. Like, things just have not been that great. And it's really been bothering you. It's really been bothering you. And so it's like you gotta talk about this, because I think you're in a situation where you really care about somebody, and you do not know how to deal with these negative feelings. Like, you start feeling negative, you automatically want to say, fuck this shit. But at the same time, in this situation, you genuinely care about this person, and it's like, that you really need to bite the bullet and have a conversation with them about what's going on to bring some clarity to the situation. And then maybe you won't be driving yourself so crazy. Maybe. What you think? You too. Thanks for showing up. All right, let's move on to Scorpio. Let's get a card for Scorpio. What kind of energy will Scorpio encounter over the next week? What kind of energy will Scorpio encounter over the next week? Scorpio, you have the Sun. So I think that maybe after dealing with some negative thoughts, some pessimism, that you'll finally be able to see the light. You'll start feeling a little bit more optimistic, a little bit more positive about the things that are going on in your life. You're starting to see things from a different angle, and this new angle brings you peace that was definitely missing before, and it just gives you a boost of energy altogether. So I feel like your spirits are gonna be lifted overall this week. Let's see what is going on in Scorpio's love life. What is going on in Scorpio's love life? The Tower. So I'm sorry to say that it looks like something drastic may be occurring in your love life, Scorpio. Something has come to light. Something has suddenly rocked your world. You did not expect this. and everything you thought was, you are finding out is not. That's pretty, it's pretty earth-shattering, you know? So it's like, okay, I see things better now. I see the whole picture now. This is a better perspective, etc., etc. I'm doing great. But at the same time, I'm starting to see that this situation's kind of falling apart here, and it's not working out for my best interest, and I don't know if this is where I need to be putting my energy. So there may have been something that you had been planning or had in the works in regards to your love life, and it just did not work out at all. The plan went to shit. It just completely crumbled. But it's like, as a result, you were finally able to understand something that you were having a hard time wrapping your head around. So, I mean, it sucks, but it needed to happen. Sorry, guy. All right, let's see what is going on with Sagittarius. What is going on with Sagittarius over the next week? What's going on with Sagittarius over the next week? Sagittarius, you have the Seven of Swords. So there is something that is going to be revealed, something that has been hidden that will be revealed. And it is definitely going to be shattering. This is not going to be a fun truth. It's going to be pretty upsetting. There may be some form of betrayal that occurs. Maybe somebody has stolen something from you, um, or just taken advantage of you in general. It sucks. Alright. Either you are being dishonest or you are dealing with dishonest people. Let's see what's going on in your love life. What's going on in your love life, Sagittarius? We have the Page of Swords here. Or no, wait, this is the Page of Pentacles. So you may have met somebody that you see the potential for a relationship, dating, etc., getting to know each other. You see that potential there. And so there may be some flirtations going on, some getting to know each other type stuff. Perhaps this person reveals to you that they have some sort of crush on you. You never know. I mean, that is a very distinct possibility. There could be a secret of some sort that is revealed. Or there may have been an intent to build a relationship. You may find that either you or the other person decides to dip real fast. Like, you hang out, you talk, maybe even y'all hook up or whatever, and then you're gone, basically. Um, Very, very sneaky. Very, very sneaky. Use protection, okay, guys? Alright. Moving on to Capricorn. See what's going on in Capricorn's world over the next week. What is going on in Capricorn's world over the next week? Capricorn, you have the High Priestess. So you may be kind of keeping to yourself, not really talking to a whole lot of people. You have a lot on your mind, doing a lot of self-reflecting, and there's really not a whole lot other people can do about your situation. This is one of those things you gotta do on your own. So you're spending a lot of time with yourself, trying to ground yourself to where you know how to move forward in handling this situation in a way that you will find satisfactory in the long term. All right. What is going on in Capricorn's love life? What is going on in Capricorn's love life? Capricorn, you have the Eight of Swords. So right now you feel like there's really not a whole lot you can do about this situation. Um, it's like you went to take action, but then it was already taken. So it's just kind of like, oh, okay, well, I guess I don't have to do this now. Um, okay. But you're still very worried about this situation because you just had to take on four guys, you know, and now you're able to take a moment to rest and kind of process what you just did But basically, it's like, it's quite possible that you had multiple lovers, and there's really not a whole lot you can do about the situation in regards to picking one, because you don't want to, you want them all, you don't want to choose. So it's just kind of like, well, kind of feel like I can't really do anything here. Like, I don't know. You're finding yourself in a situation where you're forced to look at yourself, you're forced to spend time with yourself, you're forced to look in the mirror. And this is, it's not a bad thing, but it's not something you're very comfortable with, because you don't like a lot of what you see. Um, but the thing is, if you see that and acknowledge that, you can change it. You can turn it around into what it is that you would prefer it to be. But that is on you. That is for you to decide. Right now, you are in a place where you are trying to decide exactly how you feel about your life in general, where you're going, how you feel about the people you deal with, and your love life in general. Let's, hopefully this won't die soon. It might though, so just be warned. Ye be warned. Might die soon. Alright, let's get a card for Aquarius. Let's get a card for Aquarius. What kind of energy will Aquarius encounter over the next week? Aquarius, you have the Ten of Pentacles, so you are going to be focused on wealth and abundance. Having everything you need, making sure you're prosperous, successful in all areas of life, not just financially. You want to make sure you have everything you need, your house is full, you have clean clothes, you have shoes with no holes in them, you have gas in your car, everything's taken care of. This is your priority. So you may be working a lot, putting in a lot of hours, um, plus working when you come home, because some of you are doing it on your own. Alright, let's get a card to see what's going on in your love life, Aquarius. What's going on in Aquarius's love life? Aquarius, you have the Two of Cups. So you may be seeing somebody, may have recently met somebody who has your heart going pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter. You may be going on dates or dating somebody. This is somebody that you feel like you could have a committed relationship with, like you could see this going long term. So that's very exciting and has you feeling very optimistic about all the possibilities in your life moving forward, because it's looking good. Your home life's looking good, your financial life's looking good, and your love life's looking good. Okay, and last but most certainly not least, let's do Pisces. What's going on with Pisces? What kind of energy will Pisces encounter? Pisces, you have the Four of Swords. So now is about taking time out, rest, relax, meditate, um, take your bath, soak in your bath salts, like just really pamper yourself right now and allow yourself to work through what's going on inside your head, because it's a lot. It's a lot going on in there. So as you pamper yourself, you can help relax your mind um, during this period of time. You really gotta, like, while you're trying to figure out this problem, you really got to try to relax as much as possible to let the answers come to you and be open to receiving them. All right, let's see what's going on in your love life, Pisces. Pisces, love life. Pisces, you have the Ten of Wands for your love life. So you're kind of like burnt out on love. You're just kind of like, you're over the whole dating scene. You're over the meeting people, getting to know people, talk to people, go out on dates with people, and then being let down by people. You know, you're just so burnt out on that. It's like really hard to find a very good connection nowadays, and it's really bothering. It's really, really bothering you. You might be at a point in your life where you're starting to like get a little hopeless about you being able to find the one, just because it's not looking good. It's not looking good out there, folks. So, right now, I think it would be a really good time for you to just focus on yourself, pamper yourself, show yourself the love that you deserve from everybody, so that you don't accept anything less. Because like as of now, you're just fed up with your dating life. Really. You're fed up with it. Because it's like you know if it's just not a burden to go out on dates with people all the freaking time, it's just it's just a big old mess. It really is just a big old mess to try to keep up with these people. It's hard for you to find people on your level, and you're just fed up. So I think right now would be just a really good time for you to just pamper yourself, take care of yourself, relax, chillax, vibe in your own energy, and just kind of really get grounded so that you can be in your truest form and thus attract the people who compliment you the most. So, all right, those are your readings, you guys, for the next week. I hope you enjoy the reading. I hope they resonate in some way, shape, or form. Come back again soon for more readings. Also, if you are interested in your monthly tarot readings, you can go check out my Patreon and subscribe. The link is in the description box. So I hope I see you guys over there. All right, y'all have a great one. Bye.